Billie Eilish does the song. We could talk about that, but I just thought it was so random watching this movie for the first time since it came out in theaters, and didn't realize Hans Zimmer does the score for this film. I thought that was I was like, wait, Hans?
Yeah.
Booby.
Honestly, like I didn't guess that was Hans Zimmer when I heard, like, from the beginning. I'm like, oh, this sounds like very classical Bond kind of style, orchestral, because Hans stuck in that percussionistic style music.
Honestly, I am no fan of Billie Eilish personally, but I do not hate the song. I enjoyed it.
The first time I heard it, I remember it ended, and I was like, did I just hear was that a song? Or wait, I couldn't even recall the melody. Was that just somebody whispering over? What happened?
Yeah.
It's hard to nail down the tone of this movie, but at least in that beginning, I do like the song. I came around to the song. I do like the song. It does kind of fit the way the movie opened.
I liked it more than the Spectre song.
You Know My Name, as I've said a million times, for me, it's the Bond song. The lyrics perfectly describe the man. That's why I like it. And the energy behind it. Every time you're going into Casino Royale, it pumps you the f*** up. Now, the opposite of that is No Time to Die, where it is very subtle. She's literally whisper singing the whole time. But there's a certain beauty in that. It does match the opening of this film. Yeah. So I appreciate it, but I'll never turn away from... I mean, it's literally the difference between No Time to Die, the movie, and Casino Royale. One is youthful, one will punch you in the face, the other one is retired and slow and old. So it's, you know, there's an apples and oranges type of thing there to it.
Maybe a lot of it's Hans, but this whole movie is so beautifully orchestrated on the back end. Like so many scenes when Leiter dies and he's swimming out of the ship, when he's getting ready to die and the big violins and the orchestra comes up and he's crying, he's looking at the sky watching the missiles come in. It's Final Ascent is what it's called. It was written and composed by Hans Zimmer, as McCurdy pointed out. While it's not obviously the best Bond movie, somebody who finds passion in a movie through music and scenes to tie yourself to them, this movie stands up a little further just because of that.
Yes, the classic Bond shots of him driving up the roads, the swooping strings.
They use a lot of On Her Majesty's Secret Service's music. I also like how they use the original version of the Bond theme, because a lot of times it's been redone several different times, whether it's orchestral or whatever the popular music of is at the time. Even our favorite GoldenEye, you know, utilizes that low-pitched xylophone sound that we hear that we're like, oh, we love that. But like this movie, it was like, oh, it's like the last one, so let's use the old guitar and stuff. And I think that stuff's really cool.